What's going on out there in YouTube land? Oh, back at it again. Back at it again. Thank you for all the likes, shares, subs, donations, and all that jazz. As always, appreciate it. Love everything. Everything helps. Does not matter. 22 on the clock. Oh, so getting back into this now that we're through that new moon and everything else. Oh, got the Page of Swords, but I'm honestly feeling like frustration, waiting for stuff to happen. You know, understanding stuff on a different level, learning new things. Because, you know, being a page is, you're at the start line. Not saying we're not a king, it's just we're not a king in this aspect of life yet. You gotta learn, you gotta be taught, you gotta practice, trial and error. Just like I was watching a YouTube short yesterday from one of the guys that is just hilarious. And this kid was on, I'm guessing it was on TikTok. Everything's off fucking TikTok anymore anyway. But kid was having a bad day, asking where all the brothers were at, this, that, and the other. And dude made a statement. When was the first time that you tried something new and you aced it 100% first time out of the gate? Because I know I fuck up a hell of a lot. Which also means I learn a hell of a lot. So, you know, it's one of them things. Dare I say, it's like he used of the same guy used the saying that I legitimately use all the time. Now, whether I'm using it around people or not, just is it just determines if if the situation calls for it. But look at it this way. For those of you who are on the smartass wavelength like I am, in this aspect of life, you barely know how to rub one out. I mean, come on, let's face the facts of reality. We have no idea what the fuck we're doing. Seriously. 312 on the clock. I've been seeing that number like it's going that style. But, you know, it's, come on. The Fool and the Hermit. Yeah, new beginnings. Sometimes new beginnings fucking start off without a hitch. Other times, no, it takes a minute. It takes a minute for that new beginning to come into play. You gotta get shit done. You gotta make sure. It's just like with me, with some of my issues. I would probably most likely be starting my stuff by now. But because of retrograde and, in all fairness, people not listening, whether it's because of retrograde or because they just wasn't listening in general, you know, it's very frustrating. But it is what it is. Let's go one more and then we'll cut it. One more, then we'll cut. And we'll go from there. The Empress. Loving on yourself, loving who you are, loving everything about yourself. High Priestess. That's never happened before. 444 just passed as I was talking about the other. Yeah, no, you're loving on yourself, and it's, I almost get a sense of, with the Seven of Swords, It's almost a sense of like your guides are checking on you, and now that they see that you're calm, cool, and collective, they're backing out of your room very slow, quietly, and letting you just chill, relax, getting ready for this next cycle to begin. It's started, but there's so many other parts to this moving big ass piece that everything has to line up in order for you to actually be able to move forward. The Knight of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, it's in reverse because it's going that way. But you're sitting here, you're gathering information, you're understanding, yes, it's frustrating, yes. But you also understand in order to get out of this Ten of Swords, this is what you're doing. It's kind of like, it's not so much, it's like you had the battle, you have the cool down time, now you're walking away from the rubble, basically. You're looking at stuff in a completely different way, in a whole different light. You're holding on to what is needing to be held on to because you're balanced. Like me right now, I am like legitimately around not a single soul. Minus when I have to go to appointments or minus when I go to a store. I have legitimately nobody. And it's not because I'm being a douche. It's got tired of being that guy. And if I'm going to be that guy, then I'm not going to be that guy around the same people. Because you can only do so much before it just gets to be like, I don't have a problem helping, but there comes a point in time where the help just goes to giving. And I'm not giving, and this could be very bad on my part, but I'm not just giving because nothing is just given to me. So you're remaining balanced. I'm remaining balanced. Oh, start this second group up. Funny. Ace of Swords, and guess what came out? Temperance. Yeah, we are understanding our truths. We are looking at stuff from a completely different aspect. You're fine-tuning your shit you're doing. You're running away from everybody. Hold on a second. And by running away from everybody, it's so much, it's just like my lovely neighbor wants to sit there, when people sit there and they act all hard and yawn. Literally, yawn. Because the one thing most people forget is, and I'm even guilty of this, we always forget where we come from. We always forget that when we're blessed and we have abundance and we can help people, stickiness on that card. I don't even know why how that came out. Oh, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Wands in the upright. Huh. I'm so getting a... You're standing on your own 2 feet. You're showing people what's up. 10:01 on the clock. You're showing people what's up. And the Knight of Wands came out in reverse, so that means you're coming into it. But yeah, no, you're showing people what you got, and look, your light's still on the top of the wand. So it's like, follow me. If you want shit to work out, or if you want help that is actual legitimate help, then follow me. I got you. Magician on top of the Queen of Swords. Yeah, no, I think most of you out there are actually coming into understanding your truth. You're coming into understanding your truth, and you're coming into understanding on how to love yourself and what self-love is. You know, understanding your truth, understanding how you are, understanding, hey, guess what? You know, you got to be, yeah, see, you're getting ready to be unleashed. Spirit universe is looking like, okay, you're sitting here doing your work. You're sitting here doing your work. You're sitting here loving on yourself. You're standing in your truth. Knight of Cups. You're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. Doing those hard lessons. You know, doing those hard lessons, and not so much taking yourself out of the world, but more of a, I don't believe your bullshit type of thing. Like, no, I'm not going to be sitting here and see whatever you're being told. It's not that you're second guessing it. It's you're making sure that the intel that you have is the intel that is correct, which is a good thing. I've always done this aspect of my life, or in my life. 1311. You know, you can sit there and tell me whatever you want to. That's fine. But I'm still going to do my research. Whether it's to add to the conversation, whether it's to educate us both, whether it's to correct you. Because how often does shit change, especially in this day and age, people? Seriously? But yeah, no, because you are standing in your truth, you're loving yourself, you're understanding. We got 10 cards on the board. And you're making sure that everything that you're doing is lining up for your highest good, which is what needs to be done. Page of Swords just showed itself. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're not dealing with the Ten of Swords anymore. That's why you're moving forward, because you understand what's went down, how it's went down. You understand what needs to be done in order to get your stability, because you understand that it's not so much looking outside to get anything. It's understanding stability. It's understanding how you work. It's wheel, literally. It's understanding on how you work. It's understanding what you need. It's understanding, you know, how you love this, that, and the other. And that's way too goddamn many cards. You know, it's the fact of your understanding breadcrumbing, your understanding gaslighting, your understanding all the things that basically got you last time, not going to get you anymore. Two of Cups just showed itself. The star, it's in reverse, but it's pointing that way. Yeah, no, you're done. You are done. Done, 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 done. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're with the Five of Swords, or with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're not walking backwards anymore. You're not leaving yourself out in the cold. You're sitting here and you're getting your stuff done. You're holding on to what you need to be holding on to. There's a good kind of hold on and there's a bad kind of hold on. Just like there's a good kind of narcissism and there's a bad kind of narcissism. There's a good kind of this and there's a bad kind of this. You know, for us being humans, we have to have a nice, good balance of everything. Self-love, self-expression. Say self-expression, you got the Empress over the Seven of Wands. Come on, you're showing your light. You're understanding who you are. It's just a matter of fine-tuning, understanding that you can teach people not to carry the Ten of Wands. Because in order to move forward, we got to hold on to what we need to hold on to, which is what takes us to our highest good for communication, longevity, movement, the whole 9 yards. Because, I mean, come on. The Eight of Wands is over the Four of Pentacles and the Empress. And see, the Three of Wands is over the Empress and the Ten of Wands. You understand that it's a matter of looking on the inside. Because you're manifesting this. You're understanding what you have to do. What did I just say? You're understanding what you have to do. You're understanding the truth. You're understanding balance. You're just in understanding. All the cylinders are starting to click the right way. The timing's starting to work in your favor. Yes, I just used a card metaphor. Ace of Swords over the Queen of Swords? Come on. You're standing in your truth. And the King of Swords underneath that? Come on. You are legitimately standing in your truth. You're not... If the people you're around are not bringing you to your highest good and listening and broadening... Now, mind you, some of this conversation is just going to be stupid, monotonous bullshit. But you showing that you love yourself and showing that you're paying attention, the universe is straight up showing you, hey, you got this done. Check. You got this done. Check. You got this done. Check. You keep on doing that shit. Now you're getting down to where the old list is pretty much done. Now you got your new list. Congratulations. Teaching you to hold on. It's just like the Slipknot song, I'm holding on to letting go. You're holding on to what you need to hold on to and releasing what you don't need. Which is the name of this game. Plain and simple, it is. It's the name of this game. You have to do stuff in order to have judgment happen in your favor. You have to get shit done. 20:02 on the clock. And the final card, Hermit. Hermit's looking over everything. Literally. Six of Wands on the bottom. It's time to celebrate. Now, it may not be a party and this, that, and the other. It may just be you getting what you want and getting to get the shit done what you want. It may not be to the T of what you think at first, but you have to give it time. You have to let it blossom. Rome was not built in a day. So yeah, no, we gotta sit here and we're understanding, we're grabbing a hold of the concepts. Now we just gotta spread our wings and fly. And I'm not gonna say put ourselves in situations, the universe will do that. You just gotta continuously go with the flow. Don't overstep your boundaries. Don't, like me, whenever I go to some of these meetings that I have to go to, ironically enough, there's always a grouping session. And I'm always around these group people. But I don't talk to them, I just listen. And by listening, I'm able to understand and see where these people are coming from, kind of get a feel for what's going on with these people. Don't know these people, so I don't know if they're good or bad, but I can listen, take in, understand, and be able to move forward. That's what we're doing right now. We're fine-tuning, so whenever we do get to that gate and it opens up, we can go through it without any issues. So yeah, no. You got the understanding starting. So now it's just time to slowly start going to the next step. So that's your read today, peeps. Until next time, namaste.